Hey, what's going on, guys? This is despitefitness, and I want to talk about something that's kind of been a while in the making. I want to talk about the RecoverFun blood flow restriction cuffs. Now, RecoverFun reached out to me a while ago and asked me if I'd be willing to test out their product and work with it for a period of time and do a review on it. So I've had the opportunity now to work with this since about January or so. So it's been a couple months now of me working with this and playing with it. And one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to kind of put this together is because this isn't something that I use every day. This is something that I'll throw in and kind of as an additional accessory element or to kind of change things up a little bit. This isn't something that has been like my primary focus for everyday training. Now, to kind of rewind a little bit, we're talking about blood flow restriction. Now, you can do your own research on blood flow restriction, but essentially, some of the research indicates that by using blood flow restriction, you can simulate the same training effect of larger weights or more intensity with sub-maximal weights. Meaning, if your 3-rep max is say 300 pounds, that obviously is pretty stressful and pretty damaging to the system. You can simulate the effects of working with a heavier weight, that 300 pounds, with a sub-maximal weight, let's say like 180 or 150 with the blood flow restriction, and get a similar type effect on the training stimulus for the muscles. Now, all the research doesn't necessarily agree, as most research tends to. So you can kind of make your own determinations about where you stand on the research, but that's essentially the crux behind what you would want blood flow restriction for, to be able to get a larger training effect over sub-maximal weight. Now, to talk about the item, the product that they have. So it comes in a carrying case like this, and it's a handsome case. It's got a couple zippers and pockets so you could do things with. It's also got a little loop on there so you can potentially tie it onto maybe your larger gym bag, and just kind of have it hang off the side so it doesn't take any room inside the gym bag. But yeah, the case is sturdy and it's a handsome case, and that's all well and good. The RecoverFun blood flow restriction cuffs come in 2 different sets, right? So there's a 2C and a 4C, which stands for 2 cuff and 4 cuff. These retail right now for the 4 cuff retails for $149, and the 2 cuff retails for $99 currently. And you can find that on the RecoverFun website, which I'll include in the description box below. And they also have an Amazon site, which I'll include in the description box below. Now, opening it up to kind of give you a little example on what it looks like. This is what one of the cuffs look like. So the cuff is, decent width. So when you use it, it's not super painful on the body, right? So it's got enough width on there, so it doesn't really feel like you're really tying something off with like piano wire, where you feel like you're gonna actually sever something. But it does provide enough pressure where you can get that blood flow restriction. It is Velcro, so it's adjustable. So if you have a training partner that you're working with, you both can use it, kind of irrespective of your sizes. It has the valve in here, and so the valve is what you kind of hook the sphygmometer up to be able to actually pump it up and provide that pressure. And the cuff itself is waterproof as well. So if you're sweaty or your gym partner is sweaty, you can simply just wipe it down to be able to clean it off. So it makes the cleanup for this pretty easy. So this is the cuff, and then I'll show you the sphygmometer. So here you can see it has the dial so that you actually see the pressure that you're pumping the valve or the cuff up to. The thing that I like about this is that you can be even, right? So whatever pressure that you elect for, you can make sure that you're even bilaterally. So the same pressure on both sides. With other methods of blood flow restriction, it's more of a best guess, and you can't really be sure where you are pressure-wise. So that's something that I think is really cool, to make sure that you're exact with the amount of pressure that you're utilizing. So that's good. So those are some of the reasons why you might want to use something like this. Ultimately, the only issues or the only downsides that I can really say with this particular device, this particular product, is that it can be difficult if you're by yourself, getting it on, say, your arm by yourself. So if you have a training partner, obviously it becomes very easy to get on and move around. But if you're by yourself, trying to fuss with one arm on that Velcro can be a little bit difficult. And then the only other downside that I experienced with the pressure cuffs is on one instance, I split the cuff here. So on one instance while training, I did split the cuff. I reached out to RecoverFun and they sent me some new replacement cuffs immediately, which was great. But I think probably I had the pressure too high and I was doing squats. So, my legs are a little bit bigger and I had the pressure pretty high, and doing the squats was enough to burst the cuff. I think if maybe I had not had the pressure quite so high, I don't think that would have happened, but I did kind of want to test the limits of where it was. And in that particular instance, I had the pressure up to about 300, which does exceed the recommendations from RecoverFun for the amount of pressure on there. So probably my fault. But suffice to say, as with all things, there are limitations to the capacity of the material. So if you push too hard, there can be some bad consequences. But aside from that, that's really the only downsides that I experienced while working with this product. I've had a variety of friends, test out the product. All of them enjoy it a lot. Being able to work with some leg restriction, working with some arm restriction. It's definitely a versatile product. And again, it's not something that I use all the time, but it is something that I enjoy being able to add on as kind of a fun accessory or something a little bit different. I enjoy that, and then certainly when I was doing that, the pump that I received from it is pretty intense. So if you're looking to kind of chase that pump, that's definitely something that you can throw on and really be able to get there quickly without having to really slay yourself with a grueling workout. 1 or 2 sets, and it's the pump is pretty realistic and it's pretty intense. Overall, I'm very pleased with the product. It's something that I would definitely recommend. If you have the interest in something like this, or you have the means to pick something like this up, I would recommend it. It is something nice to be able to throw into your gym bag and have available for you, when you want to pull it out and use it. All right, great. So overall, very pleased with this product. Something that I definitely recommend if you have the means to pick it up or have the interest in the product like this. It's definitely something that you can add on and just put a little bit of spice into your workout. Something that I've enjoyed. And again, I don't enjoy it every day, but I do like pulling it out and having some fun with it when I'm chasing that pump. If you guys have any additional questions or comments about the product, go ahead and leave in the description box below. I'll make sure that I respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me in the channel with everything that you're doing. And for any other companies that might be out there that want me to do reviews on your products, feel free to hit me up. I'm always interested in stuff like that. You guys can continue to help me with the channel with all the likes, shares, and subs. And if you happen to know somebody that might enjoy this product or might enjoy the channel, please share it with them. I would appreciate that very much. Remember, guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, find unique and alternate ways of chasing down a pump or adding extra stimulus into your workout. It's never going to happen unless you get in there and train to spike. You're going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find a way. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I gotta make it just for my kids, and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to before you count me out.